Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you are new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, press the notification bell. Every time when we drop a video, you'll be notified. Today we are in Pretoria. I'm with my guest here. In fact, let me not be rude and say today we are recording at Shangani Gang studio. Um, they do podcasting, they do everything. But the gentleman here will introduce himself, then we'll dive into the. Please introduce yourself.
Jafta Khosa Shangan, yeah, Mina Channel, Mina Channel, studio Isishami, media, media, yeah, photographer. If you need anything photography based, I do that. So yeah, because the name Madan would that question so don't know me Jafta Khosa.
That was a nice intro. In fact, it's my first time being in this side of Pretoria.
Serious?
Yeah, I was lost in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like
The
the first time I took the Caravella taxi. I never took this in my life.
My fair.
My very first. Yeah, thank you for allowing me to come to your studio
No problem.
to do this thing with you. Okay, let's just get into it. Okay, when I check your bio, it says, it even mentioned that you are a filmmaker, photographer is your business mentioning here. Is there any film or short film that you shot maybe we don't know about?
Your short film.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of things. Short films, stories, documentaries, live shows. I'm actually even working in a broadcast space.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that I've been involved in. Personally, I've never had a production that I would say it's mine. I've worked with people in productions. So I've been involved in quite a number of shows and documentaries, as I said, stories, all of those things. So yeah.
But
the credits any film. From the ones that I will mention, you will see my name. I've got a documentary, Mania, rugby at the wheelchair.
Okay.
So it was a documentary on how did they end up being disabled. Some it was natural, some it was
Just
one who had kidney and then dive wrong, so was buying.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Yeah, I hear you.
on top of the shoe.
For real?
That's what I was buying. It was called Wheeling and Dealing at ETV, I think.
Oh.
They re-aired it a year ago. And then, yeah, there's been quite a number of stuff done in this also. If I have to mention it, it's quite a number. So that was one of them documentaries. And then live shows, Patia, a lot of live shows. An association. It didn't because there's quite, I don't even know which one to pick. One of this group, gospel, with Dr. Domi, all these guys that come together. I can't remember what the name they call it. Something Africa, Halal Africa. I've been in that production. So the artists of Africa, mostly they help by Comela, Arimaya, Atfaba, other people. Yeah, there's been quite a number of stuff that I've done for the good production, the guy behind. You don't expect your name to be seen or anything. And until you have your own production, then they will know, oh,
Here's the guy.
Cheza is doing
Yeah.
But so there's been a number of stuff that I've been part of. If I can summarize it, like even now I'm part of a very big production that broadcasts probably on a Sunday to millions of people. So yeah, I've been part of a number of stuff. It's just like I don't like posting about it or talking about it.
Yeah, but like
I don't feel comfortable when Malala show because people no, that's why Malala show
but like I've seen some of your work because I follow you a lot. I've seen some of the work. Sometimes you are on top of like I don't know, like a lift on top of some thing shooting there. Some pictures you are behind like big screens, so where you're seeing people directing or whatever.
So
okay, so as somebody who's always like behind the scenes, right? As you're saying, it's even hard for people to recognize you because your name will come maybe on the last numbers of saying it was Shangan Gang production or Veza production or holdings or something like that. Okay, as a behind the scene guy, what made you wanna do podcasting? Why podcasting?
So while there's been a thing they shan't check it out show and then Malala not gang not only a machanga we are not recognized. Some of the people in industry, they are not recognized, and at the same time their history is not
Being recorded
it's
anywhere.
not being recorded anywhere. Like Lokonof won't do a silo chico trial. Oh, a silo chico trial and business magataini. No, not that part. Do you know who Silo Chico Trial is? Do you know who before Dr. Joshi Roman, you are Dr. Joshi?
Yeah.
Right, they were not Lumanoshi. Do you know all these things? There's no way where those things have been recorded. Dr. Thomas Chauke, the history of one, it's a long year, until we got someone, Dr. Thomas Chauke,
Then you hear from
Papa Penny, most of the people just know him now because he comes and
yeah, that's true. Yeah, Papa Penny, yeah.
But do you even know where the word Papa Penny comes from? The word I comes, where does it come from? I think when we found our David Mashal interviewed Papa Penny.
King David. Yeah.
So you will understand where all of those things come from. And the Gash Changana, our moon down Africa, Changana, Chap. Oh, this is the Maka is Changana. Then we allow like English or something like that. So the reason why this on the podcast about the need to document, to identify, and fill the gap being a Gomgama Changana. Most than before you figure God Shaka the Mayana Gomama baby Pulana now stronger she diverse that's why no go if I Pumalanga figure interview and our stronger dialect so those are the things that we are looking at just to document, identify and fill the gap.
Okay, I hear you. You mentioned something about you and your friends, chilling, talking about these things that Tonga people are not being documented enough. So you started these things just to have like a dictionary of how Tonga people are coming or diary. So who came with the name Shangan Gang? Yeah, between you and the team. Yeah.
One day under the rain, one of this guy called
Yeah.
Tabang Mtonga. But I'm a Kulela Giano, he grew up in Mfuta. So, what was the first name that I came with? I can't even remember what the name was, the first one. But this one stood out because we even made fun of it. I can't even remember. Shangan. I can't remember what was there, but it was somewhere about Shangan. The main reason why I wanted to piss people off because when we to Shangan, it's offensive. It's not offensive. It's just a name. It's not offensive. It's just the name that was thrown out of a person who was leading Shangan, which is Soshanga. And Shangan is another, because people don't understand that. Matsonga he can be, kuna Matsonga rama ono, tashiga kambe ono, kuna Matsonga rama nga hal, and Flavo, Zimbabwe, Zambia, that side. Lava nga telebaya Mozambique now. Then kuna Machanga, bana Soshanga, lava nga uma hala kwaZulu bafamba coastal side of Mozambique. So ka Matsonga, ukuma Matonga, Maronga, and then that's the other side of Matsonga, Machanga. Not Matsonga, Machanga, Matsonga. Then ubana Machanga, that was so hard. So the woman I felt with Shangan is offensive. It's not offensive. It's a word that was drawn out of a certain guy who was leading a certain tribe. And then Machanga, Mishanga, because of Soshanga. So people don't understand that. So that's why the name Shangan came in. Because there were people who were pissed off and they didn't want to be part of the podcast. They didn't want to guess because we are calling the podcast Shangan Gang.
Yeah.
Why are you calling Shangan? No, you must understand first why the word Shangan. Research first. Why is the word? Why do we call ourselves Machanga?
Yeah.
Because that's what I think that I'm going to do. Mchanga. Then Mchanga. In woman that's what Shangan. Nalava so that's lack of understanding. Then the words we made fun about the name and then it stick. We even made a first voice over Shangan. It was Shangi Shang. They did it. Tawang was for Kaya FM. It was voiceovers for Kaya FM. So we are very close. I also always go to him when I need voiceover stuff because he has a voiceover company.
Oh, okay.
So
shout out to Tawang.
Yeah, so Tawang, he had a hand in
Coming up with
the name.
Yeah.
The first voiceover Shangan game was made by Tawang Name. Then from there the name stick. So the first thing was to piss off people.
That's crazy, yeah.
It was just to piss off people that don't understand the word Shangan.
Yeah.
And the history behind the name Shangan.
That's
to
crazy.
say, okay, now you are pissed off, now you have to pay attention.
Yeah. Now listen.
Yeah, so
yeah.
That was the first thing that we did and why the name. Yeah.
No, I hear you. What an explanation. My next question was, why are you doing content in Tsonga? So, but you already answered that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, by saying just that you are documenting your people's history.
Yeah, it's not that you can't do in English. You can. Everyone can speak English.
Of course.
Everyone can speak their own language.
But you have your own reasons.
The main thing was to put us in a map and say, okay, we can have a podcast in our own dialect.
Yeah.
And we can. It's not that we can't, we can. And whoever that doesn't want to listen to it, then it's your own choice. Not that we won't have other. That's why I said, I didn't hope or not only come from. So we have other channels within a channel, if I can put it like that, to do these things. So yeah, that's why we broadcast Aish Changa. And people, we do mix. It's not like pure song. We do mix. It's just that the dominating language in our podcast is Tsonga. It's Tsonga. Wow, yeah.
And then tell me something. Which part of your show, Shangan Gang, do you enjoy most? When is you and the guys, chatting about everything, or is when you're with guests?
I can say all of it, guests and when I'm sitting with the guys, but mostly when I'm sitting with the guys, because we get to talk about everything. Look, guest, if I love like guest, now go celebrate a guest. Now I love guest,
yeah, of course.
But look, when I time that fash and talk about the whole things that as a country we are facing, as Mina Channel and was facing day-to-day challenges. Well, yeah, so when someone now one part of behind the scenes and all those things. Because the other thing that you mentioned, this is like a hobby to me, because you get to forget about all the things we should and then we just sit here and then laugh and talk and do all
It's
this.
like a therapy.
Yeah, so basically it's therapy. It's Shangan again. It's a man nonsense.
It's all about building each other.
So yeah.
I hear you. All 35 episodes so far, I think.
Yeah,
you guys uploaded
35.
35 episodes.
Yeah.
Which episode is your favorite episode, and which one is your least favorite?
I can't say least because all my guests actually list. There's no list, there's no favorite. It's just that the one that stood out.
Yeah. Okay.
The one that stood out mainly because it's a person that I wanted to find out how he got where he is. He got Sydney, but with the history that he has and everything. I still owe him another episode, and I actually have to call him because he said I must call him. So on our phone now, we have to organize an episode for next year, this year, because this year already said for him. Yeah.
That one
Sydney was my most favorable thing. One with Samashaka Famashman. Yeah. Okay.
But stuck in code, I told.
Code. Yeah, woman.
Yeah, was salvation.
Okay, so it's not the least. It's not the favorite. It's just that he was one person that he has so much information. I don't think Kavan Lava interview over two. It's one and two. It was John Senior, number C. So both Lavabo. So but Sydney was one of the interview YouTube is the most watched because of the information that he holds and his knowledge. But Colin. Oh, okay, my name said so with Sydney, I one of the not my favorite, but I can say learning it's a move and shock favor and la kuna favorite got the episode in
He just said it. Episode I'm not quite sure.
19. Episode 19.
Yeah, because guys, what makes great interview is that if the guest is here, guys, the more the guest open up, the more the interview is gonna be lead. So you don't like if ever I do have something to tell my people out there, So that's what makes the interview to be lit.
Yeah.
So don't just come here and act like you're a star. You're just answering what I'm asking you.
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
boring, man. It's
so
boring.
yes.
You have to, in fact, once you leave your house saying that, I'm going to Sithole Mina interviews, or I'm going to Shangani Gang's interview, you are here to be interviewed. If I'm not going where you want to go, please take me there. It's your story at the end of the day. And then he end up a documentary.
Yeah, but Colin, here I'm sent there Maramonum Jayopa. Moment. Oh, okay. So lovely in you get up on ya. Oh, so.
Okay, sure. And we are not cutting anything.
No, it's fine.
Just to show that, hey, where we are, guys, it's not.
Yeah.
It's on another level, guys. You can't live here with that code, guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then, what do you enjoy most when doing interviews?
To chat with Mashaka and laughing. Mashaka lo akashekelela. Like kwa wa shoba zimenta kusukula so kwa shoba ofana ufika ka episode. So ofana usosa information umuntu ongudireka so loko nerna an engaging very audience na guest.
Yeah.
It becomes very easy for me to deliver what the viewers want to think. But the most important thing, logo ihlangana. Lekamina, kuhlangana ka hina na kuva hi tshamini hi dalvaja the mark. To hambana. That's the most important thing, or that's the most thing that I enjoy. Because kamina ileswi anila ku shangana ngenye yiwa so. Ntisanya vanhu va kumeka va tshame va ri ku vulavuleni ka timhaka hi Xichangana ene nemsendelini hi Xichangana ku nga filter nchumu ku nga inani nchumu hi ti vulavulela nje. So I enjoy just sitting here. It's just one thing that I can say, you know what, loko se ni ku munhu ni ya ku rikhodeni a ni titwi nga kambe munhu u fanele ku rikhodeni ni ri munhu ni ya ku rikhodeni va na matimba malama munhu ni ya ku rikhodeni than ku it doesn't drain me ku ta recorder as to sometimes na fika ni ta ni tirhelala ni tshame kwa because it's the space that I enjoy mostly than kunene a tshama hala office so ta tshama la ni tirhela kwala endla leswi ni endlaka swona. So yeah, ku tshama la na ku va na vanhu lava ni enjoy kumeka ni ri na vona vo Maxava na vo Maxaka na van'wana va John swi ni nyika tsako. Yeah, so that's the most important thing that I enjoy about podcast.
Okay, and then how do you get brands to work with you? Because I think each and every episode you're mentioning Undefined House, you're mentioning Bila, IT solution.
Yeah, ITC.
Yeah, ITC solution and stuff. So like, how do you get brands to work with you? Or how do you, how do you get brands to work with you?
So the brands letting Tragonadona, it's not easy because first of all, people need to see the numbers. First of all, we
but you had sponsors. I mean, you had like brands that you.
Yeah, so people that I work with is people that believe in what, because first you have to go and pitch and say this is what we're doing, these are the numbers. So then it was predictions. It was like, okay, a predictable logo, mess episode one. Logo inana episode 3 tamba tagwanya lesula kuna weta bana airtime na so as soon as easy kukuma the brands the brand leti hi nga na to sweswi since masunguleni ka ha ri tona atseza ti cinca so leswo a swi seza swi va easy because a swi lava ku va na ti-brand leti fanele ku tirha na to sweswi hi lava approach approach varini just varini very just Tsonga or very Tsonga. Like a project brand to shine. The one with the list. So we are working on working on different brands. Send it in.
Okay.
So quite brand as easy put up on the brands mainly because people want to see numbers. They want to see what is it that I will benefit out of this. Yeah. So as easy to go on the brands and yeah.
Okay, you've been mentioning Gomashaba and others. And how many people are you working with? Like, as a
It's
team?
quite a number of people. Some of them are behind the scenes. I think close to 10, 11.
Working with you?
Yeah.
On the team of Shangan Gang?
Yeah, Larry.
Oh,
I
okay.
figure about 10 to 11 people.
I hear you. And then how did you feel when you reached 1,000 subscribers?
I was great because that's where we started monetizing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, guys, please don't forget, subscribe, guys. We want to monetize here.
so
Yeah.
that's where we started monetizing. Not to go over that, but that's the other thing they show on this is of it to come on, because people will think they're making money. No, not yet. Your first withdrawal, if I never 1,000, you get this close to the now withdrawing. First
Yeah, I hear you.
1,000 rand.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you guys reached 1,000 subscribers?
Mashallah, I'm doing January go feel 1,000.
Did you go out and celebrate? Like, what happened?
No,
Because I saw Basani British was celebrating with Myra, like, they had like a thing with the balloons and whatnot.
No,
I like lungs ngolo Joan mara iko hai cause I kuleni swinene so
yeah, nah.
la kushi
Yeah.
celebrate tisa kahle.
Okay, so 1,000 subscribers celebration is still coming.
Yeah, not 1,000. I love celebrate 1,000.
Celebrate more.
I love celebrate a number.
Like, okay, he
Because
yeah.
this is the thing, 1,000 means something, yes.
Yes.
But look, we now got the views. Because you can have 177,000 subscribers. But what talks is the views.
Like, are you keeping people now?
Yeah, because that's my main focus. So if I'm subscribe, no, subscribe. And it looks bad. For me, personally. I want someone to go watch, subscribe.
Then decide.
Without, they have to make a decision on their own. Oh, this is nice content. This is something that I can keep up to.
Yeah.
That's why logo drop an episode. Logo one 40. The first premiere.
Yeah. Waiting.
I feel proud. Kukunaba 40. It was time. Now this thing.
Yeah.
And then after a day, kumaguruna 6. So okay. We missed the episode. Let's go watch. Yeah, kulisa sweswo loko ni kumvona ni kota no kukuma number leyi yi nga vari yi nga true kuna loko no la ku landa sponsor nga fiki ni hemba no ni na 1,000 subscribers and vari viewership ya mina ivo ma 900 and something per episode. Lava ku fika ka sika na loko na guarantee yo kuna 200 and something people that will sit and watch. And like we hembela no na 150. Mina I'm telling you have a guarantee of 200 and something customers that will make a decision. They will sit and watch. And we say that we fika no na 100 and something thousand subscribers but viewership is 2 those numbers don't add up. Numbers have to add. You have to have at least 20 to 30% of your subscribers watching. Women G, they have how many subscribers now?
I think
1 million.
Yeah.
So you can see their viewership is only 20%, which is 200 and something K viewers. That's 20%, 300 and something, 400 and something K. that's 40% of the subscription. Understand? Because if you have millions now you finally end that shit. You have 1 point something million, which means the episode was nice and it had numbers. So you always have to add at least 20%, not at least 20% without boosting, without anything. Post the episode, no, just post, keep quiet, and then you see what's there. So at least in our figure is 20%. Over 200 and something of the 1,000 that we have, without doing anything. I think the nice thing is not the guest lady not on. It's not nice, but I mean, I said some of our poster one go from me watch no she go poster premiere and then some they do push on their own side on their own social media stuff, but not most. Kuna few lavanga poster on social media platform podcast.
But then how do you feel when the artist comes here and then post some snippets of the interview?
Oh, it's good because it's pushing the channel as well. It's a way of marketing the channel. So it's a very good thing because at least the community so because it's communities like Mashaka on TikTok, look up post something Shangan loko vanhu lava va n'wi landzelaka va lava ku twisisa ku kahlekahle i yini Shangan gang, but it's her community joining our community, so it's quite nice.
Yeah. Because I think it's for you mentioning Meji, I think it's exactly what happened to Meji as well. For him to be where he is, I think is in fact she posted the link on her Insta, is it the Insta or tweet? That's where she created the traffic on podcast and channel network and stuff.
Yeah.
So and then how do you feel when maybe you have like a chat with an artist that you love to someone in the studio gonna shoot whatever, and then they end up cancelling on the last minute?
Canceller. I don't. It's from. I'm not gonna say from me. I feel bad or I feel like no from the time that we have put into prepare order.
Sacrificing.
Not sacrificing per se, just to prepare when order. It's disappointing. Not for me, I'm disappointed. For the team, it's disappointing. But at the same time, we still have to understand people will always be people. We have commitments, we have other things. The thing is, if you cancel, how is your cancellation? Are you cancelling because you don't want to come? Are you cancelling because you have other commitments to attend to? Yeah, look, not that commitment to one. I'm not going to stand in your way and say, but you promised that you're going to come here. No, not the commitment. We understand we can reschedule it, we will shoot some other time. Mako la wanga cancel. Bangan bakubata tawa telu wanga tama. Bangan nhle tama ba tamela wanga fiki. So there is such things. It's disappointing, but at the same time, we have to understand that people will always be people.
But I saw something because I'm a top fan. I'm a top fan for Shangan King, by the way. I'm the one who's always commenting saying, "Yo, the top fan is here, the top fan is here." And I'm the only one who's always quizzing Mashaka, the ghost lady, that she must speak on the mic. If you see any comment, she don't speak on the mic. Today I'm on Shangan King, she was doing the same. I don't know what's wrong. You have to speak on the mic. Okay. By the way, and then what made you guys change? To drop. I think you guys usually used to drop late, and then now the last episode I saw you dropping around 12 or so.
Yeah, we're trying to change time because the thing is people are busy. People are traveling during 4 and 5 coming back from work. So between 12, it's lunchtime. People have taken their breaks, so they have time to look at your phones and scroll around and do whatever.
Yeah,
so that's the main reason.
Yeah.
So we don't have a set date based on the fact that I am an editor, so I have to edit.
Mm.
And then now I have to do my work and stuff. But our set day that we drop is Tuesdays. We're debating about it the other time at Lisbon. What time? Then we said, okay, let's try to see between 12 and 2 if it works. Yeah, last time I think he did a car, yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Because the one Mashaka, logo wingers I sungula I could not fight for one waiting. So which means that time actually works. And if I email until they sungula and they continue watching.
That thing is definitely, sorry to cut you, but definitely sure. That times is means a lot. Why am I saying this? Remember, some people are not using their own data, they're using some Wi-Fi at work and stuff. So they have like enough time to stream,
Yeah.
you know, while they are at work.
Yeah.
So I just want to applaud you for changing that time, because late, like people are already picking their living. Now it's gonna start like maybe yesterday. As much as still premiere, while people are still waiting, they're taking their lunch, whatever they're watching this thing. So pick up on that. I saw that and I was like, wow, what a change.
Yes.
As I said, super fun. And then Shangan Gang team was invited, I think, to announce some nominees on the
Satmas, yes. Yeah.
And then like, how did the team feel, you know,
It was,
to be invited?
it was an amazing opportunity to be there, to be quite honest. Mashaka will tell you it was.
Yeah.
It was Songula, podcast was Songula being invited at Satmas.
Wow.
So it was nice. It was, I'm not gonna lie. Got to see different people, different languages. Hence I said the podcast there, you famba mahlweni matsonga mara nge ni kona ntsena. Na segment tin'wanyana leti nga ta sunguriwa. Mara n'wana wa n'wansati fanele ka swi tiva ku Shangan Gang i ya Matsonga, and the main segment leyi ya Shangan Gang nga sunguriwa hi mina na Lisbon. Lisbon, Mashava, na was John, na van'wana va fanele va koma sungule va nga tiva nga vanhu kona. Yi ta tshama yi ri ya Xitsonga, and then the segment letin'wana ti ta support. So it was a very nice opportunity, and we enjoyed it. It was interesting as well, because there were questions that we wanted to ask and clarifications, and they answered, and we got clarified in terms of traditional artists and all these things. Why and then they gave us answers. So it was very nice to be there.
And then what advice do you have for us upcoming podcasters?
Loko la kusungula sungula.
Yeah.
Okay, yimele munhu
Yeah.
I think it will be ni nga valala swo tala mara xo sungula kusungula. Loko la kusungula.
Yeah, it's just
na xikhamera na xin'we sungula, na ximayikani xin'we sungula.
just start.
Before hi fika lomu ka ti-broadcast.
Yeah.
Hi sungule swi hi hlupha maxaka ma tsundzuka ximikisani xin'wana hi pfa hi nga twanani. Timaki tin'wana ti pfa ti nga ndli swona. So before hi fika lomu ko tani ko studio xi va xi ri set, munhu a fika a nghena light a mavoni, a tshama a seta tikhamera for 2 minutes, a va ri sharp. Hi rhange hi struggle, not ku ri hi fikile, a hi se fika na hina, ha lava yin'wana equipment ya equipment leyi lavekaka, mara loko u ri na xivindzi xo sungula u nga zo jikajika u sungula. So that's my only advice. Nga chasi nchumu wo sungula, un'wana na un'wana ku na leswi va swi rhandzaka, na un'wana na un'wana na audience ya yena. Na vanhu va nga South Africa, na timiliyoni ta vanhu South Africa, na vona na portion ya wena va lava miliyoni ya liya. U vona 100,000 ya wena, u vona miliyoni ya wena, u fane na va McG, u vona 2 million ya wena, u vona 50 million ya wena. Na portion ya wena ka timiliyoni leti nga South Africa.
And then what can we expect got the next episode.
A lot.
Yeah, episode 36, ne?
Yeah, we still debating with Mashaka, so there's a lot to expect.
Yeah.
We shot today, we shot yesterday, we're still shooting tomorrow, so we are not resting until these things complete.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that you're gonna expect, not only on the upcoming episode, on the
Channel
itself.
Yeah.
From so we haven't even done I sent that true. Yeah. So besides the channel 9 was 10. I event kaya, not the rocker, not the artist, not the man, okay, cheering, whatever corner. So spend now, my confirmation at the artist in the joiner. And by the way, I have a game. They just wanted to be part of the thing of the event. Artist that's where you're gonna showcase before the main act. The rock, DJ the rocker, law at the queen. So when I event I plan preaching
Okay.
It is 16th of December, so Tawar Quali Kai Simeka yo annual event Yutana Ishvali, there is in Ishvali Nakuru different. That's I love in Jalapakashba. That was the communication I love Akashbala. Then which will happen soon. The name
Axivaleni.
Axivaleni or Axivaleni. And then so you don't have to move around so move all over so it's an annual event without the event the one without the activation the annual event. So there's a lot that we're gonna do. Foundations, we are talking to certain people so that we can go home and give uplift extracurricular activities. We are talking to a lot of people for our home. I'm not gonna say a lot, but yeah, we're not so talent in the local yeah, give a lot of talent because yeah.
Okay, so the event will happen on the 16th of December.
It's more like 12.
And then venue Ilegamin
yeah.
Axivaleni.
Yeah,
Axivaleni means at the crawl. That's how things will be happening on the 16th.
It is 16, it's only like 12, each is 6 months later. Well, I love
So 6 to 6.
Game.
I'm not a one who yeah, because they coming and hey, okay, help me decide this, ne? As we are closing. Okay, I have I'm a little bit confused about this. I want you when you name this one, I'm gonna put a stamp on it. Lastly, when I do my interviews, I used to say easy on it with Sithole, right? Then these things came into me saying, why don't you call this podcast or interviews or chats Sithole Mina podcast? So which one should I take?
Between Sithole Mina podcast
and then easy on it with Sithole.
First,
no. Lewa ni mix.
Okay, so
like, yeah, I
English next door.
Oh, easy on it.
Yeah, so loko ufika usithole mina podcast utawakhala kuhleketa
Yeah.
so that's
So
why
easy on it. Yeah.
gang kuba gang tshama yi ri gang chama tshama ri gang loko mi ri gang
Yeah.
so easy on it
It's
Sithole na tirha
Yeah.
because there you will expect a bit of
I know, I hear you.
Yeah.
Guys, that was me, Sithole, with the main host of Shangani Gang. This has been recorded at Shangani Gang Studio. So please stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and then go and subscribe on Shangani Gang, guys. Even though you say I'm not gonna force anyone to subscribe, go and subscribe on Shangani Gang.
Don't force
Go and subscribe on Shangani Gang podcast, guys. There's like some 35 episodes that they have dropped, guys. So you can just go from the first one and then go. Then what else? I wanted to say something. And then Pretoria people, because I know when it comes to SA, you are the biggest who are watching me. Today I came to your town. I recorded these at Shangani Gang Studio. Shout out to PTA, and then shout out to Soweto as well. They're showing some love. That was Easy on It with Sithole. Boom.